Here are a couple of tips for using RenWeb Home. One of the things that you probably will find yourself using the most is the announcements and then your students' information. This is the home page. Across the bottom here, you're going to see where it says School, Students, Family, and then Settings. If you click on the school setting, it's going to take you into different things. Week at a glance, announcements, calendars. The calendar probably will be the one you use the most. This is going to show you this week all the events that are happening on our campus. You'll see here it says 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 1. That's the number of events. When I tap on, for instance, we'll say Wednesday, we'll see that there were cheerleading tryouts today, and there was also a volunteer breakfast. Say that you need to remember that the volunteer breakfast, it applies to you and you need to remember that. You can go ahead and tap import right here, and it's going to import it into your calendar. It says, do you want to add the item volunteer breakfast to your device calendar? You would say okay. If this is the first time you've done this, it's going to ask you, can RenWeb access your calendar? You're going to say allow or okay. Once no, you want to put it in your home calendar, work calendar. So I'm going to choose my home calendar, item added successfully. I will close that out and I can go over to my calendar to see the volunteer breakfast and all the information that has to do with that. That happens automatically. If you need to, say everything that happens that day is important to you. You can go ahead and hit import day. It will import everything from that day to your calendar. I put on the home calendar again. Those two items have been added to your calendar. When I switch back over to my other calendar. Now, because I had already added the volunteer breakfast, you will see that it will add it a second time. To change that or get rid of one of them, you just need to click on it. On the right side, it says at the bottom, delete event. So I will tap on delete event, and that one's gone. But it still gives me the two things that I needed here, cheerleading tryouts, volunteer breakfast. That's one of the things that you're going to see yourself using a lot. The other thing you would use is the student information here. And it's going to have lots of different stuff, but the biggest one is homework. When you have homework, just like with the other calendar, it's going to pull up a week view, and it's going to tell you the number of events or the number of assignments that are each night, 7, 5, 4, 6, 6. So I'm going to choose Wednesday, and it's going to show me all the things, all the assignments that may need to be completed that day. I can hit in a single assignment and import it, or I can once again hit the import day. When I tap that, it's going to say, do you want to put all those things? I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to put it on my home calendar. It's going to tell me those 4 things have been added. When I switch back over, it puts them here as all day events. All you would need to do if you wanted to click on one of them, it has all the information over here that needs to be completed. If you would like it to be a reminder, you can hit edit. And instead of leaving it all day, you could switch it to make it a specific time. So say, I want it to remind me when I get home at 4 o'clock that I have to do that. So I can do that, and I click done. And you'll see it shifted it down here to being an assignment that's going to show up and remind me when 4 o'clock rolls around to make sure that I complete that assignment. This is going to be really helpful for making sure you help your students stay with their assignments that need to be completed and then creating reminders for themselves so that they can get those assignments done. There's a lot more to RenWeb as long as you start working in it and you can start to see just the number of things that can be done. But those are 2 things that you're going to definitely find yourself using a lot. Have a wonderful day.